channel, everybody. I appreciate you checking out the video, stopping by. So if you're similar to, I'd say probably close to 100% of people that drive cars, you probably listen to a bit of music when you drive your car. Or, you know, you listen. I'm gonna try and hit this green light. Hold up a sec. Oh, never mind. Bruh, that was like green for 2 seconds. What's up with that? And knew nobody was coming, I guess. But if you're like most people and you listen to music or listen to something audio, some kind of audio when you're driving your car, it's pretty normal, right? You know, you know, everybody has, you know, you want to listen to music, listen to a podcast, you know, listen to an audio book, whatever it may be. Usually people are listening to something. I bet that guy's listening to something. I bet, well, they might not be if they're on the job. Maybe I shouldn't say 9, I should say like 90%. People that are commuting in their own personal vehicles, their PVs, not any work vehicles, because a lot of times work vehicles wouldn't, and they won't let you listen to music while you drive. Cops probably don't either, now that I think about it. They might though, who knows. Anyways, my point is, most people listen to music or listen to something while they're driving in a car. That being said, it's a little bit different for me on a motorcycle, in my own personal case. I know most people, or I know a lot of motorcyclists, you know, either get like a cardo, where they listen to music, they can listen to something, Bluetooth on their phone, or they put AirPods in. I'll try and tag a card up for a video I made about riding with AirPods. I ride with AirPods on occasion. I kind of go on weird kicks where I just don't wear them at all, or I always wear them, whatever it may be. I usually don't wear them if I'm making a video. If I'm making a video and talking, I don't like having music playing because it kind of interrupts me and it's hard for me to stay focused on getting my point across when I'm listening to music. It's already hard enough for me to do that without listening to music. And so when having that audio in the background kind of disrupts me. So that gets me to my main point of this little talk, is that kind of a downfall of me riding my motorcycle so much in the riding months is that I don't listen to music near as much as I would if I drive my car. That's because I don't generally, you know, I know a lot of people do this, but I don't generally just sit at home and listen to music like when I'm just chilling. When I'm just chilling, I'm usually like watching YouTube or watching some kind of video, movie, TV show, something along those lines. I'm usually not just chilling listening to music. And even then, if I'm playing like Xbox, I usually am not listening to music when I'm playing video games either, which I think is kind of unordinary. You know, I think most people do generally listen to some kind of music when they're playing video games or, you know, reading a book or something. I don't do any of that. You know, I've tried the whole, you know, I listen to, I pull up Spotify on my Xbox occasionally, and you know, I like having music in the background, some lo-fi beats or something when I'm just playing, you know, something casual. But most of the time when I'm playing video games, I want to hear what's going on, so I'm not listening to music. You know, I'm listening to the game, I'm trying to sound whore in COD. But anyways, I'm not really listening to music a ton when I'm at home. My main kind of like spot to listen to music was in my car. You know, I would be listening to music in my car whenever I was commuting, you know, daily. You know, for a while I had a long commute because I had to travel to a firing range for a firearms course I was taking. So I had like a 30-minute drive every day, probably more than that. And so I was listening to music a lot. I'm not doing that on the motorcycle, and it's kind of, as a person who tries to be somewhat passionate about music, you know, I do a lot of, you know, I played music a lot in school. I was in band, and so I played a lot of music, different styles, you know, it's like brass. So I try to be, you know, I try to stay, you know, consistent with listening to music because I love, you know, interpreting, you know, different styles and, you know, assessing what I like about which different genre, and, you know, I just like appreciating music as a whole. And so it's kind of disappointing to me that I, you know, when I finally kind of realized I'm really not listening to music as much when I'm on the bike, instead of when I was, you know, when I would be on a car. So that's kind of a downfall. You know, if you're someone, you know, I'm not like a musician, right? I'm not a musician, really. I don't try and claim to be some sort of virtuous musician who, you know, listens to everything all the time, blah blah blah, whatever. I just do a little vocals on the side. You know, I played music in the past. I occasionally play every once in a while. But if you're like that and you know you enjoy playing, you enjoy music, keep that in mind, because you may not listen as much on your bike. And that, like I said, this might just be me because I don't like having the AirPods in very much. You know, I don't want to spend the money on a Cardo. I do want to get a Cardo, but I don't really have the money to spend on it right now. So, anyways, I just want to kind of share that. You know, I know I rambled a little bit, but it's kind of a pitfall of mine when I'm riding motorcycles, that I don't really, you know, I don't listen to music very often, because I'm not usually ever actively listening to it unless, like I said, I'm in my car. So I just wanted to share that. And, you know, it feels like there's a bug on my arm or something. Scared the hell out of me. So, I mean, tell me what you guys think down below. I mean, if you guys are similar in this way, or, you know, not similar, whatever. Tell me what you think. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Take it easy. Have a great... Should we go on the grass? No, I'm playing. Have a great rest of your day, guys. Peace out.